Hey guys, what's up? Beast and Beast Toys here coming at you on a Sunday afternoon. Got my Lifeline, and I'll do a video in a minute on my hit and run in from Amazon. So this wave is creeping in now. I did see a posted pic on X earlier today where someone had seen these in store in Walmart. So interesting. Had a display. Actually have the old one, original one over there. The box display that holds about 3 or 4 levels worth of figures. It's, probably what is that thing? 3.5 foot tall end cap display. I got mine from Walmart. Took mine at a local Walmart when they were kind of getting rid when the first wave, when we're talking first wave of Joe's came out. What was that? 6 years, 7 years ago, whatever that was. Anyway, and so I saw that was in the picture. These are slowly coming in. So here we go. Number 186. Here's the side art. I never had a Lifeline figure as a kid. Did have figures in this wave or this grouping as a kid, but not a Lifeline. Not many Joes, mostly Cobras. I got as many Cobras as I could. I usually borrowed my Joes from my cousin. Excuse me. So anyway, here he is. So we're gonna free him, show him off, put this box on my shelf. So we are creeping up. I saw some new photos also of the newer next wave to go pre-order actually in a couple days, 2 days from today, as a matter of fact. And we are finally going to hit 200 based off of that wave. I saw a picture of the box. I think 200, if I'm not mistaken, was is a figure named Sundown. So Sundown will be, he was the figure that people thought was the retro Wild Bill, and myself included. I'm not gonna lie, I really thought that was him. So there's lots of small little pieces here. Be careful. Has the backpack. And I'm gonna tell you something even crazier in this mix is you've got some clear pieces. He's got an IV bag and breathing mask. They're clear because if you see, there it is right here and here. Personally, just about missed it just now. I'm looking, I'm like, oh yeah, there's some pieces of stuff. Hopefully this opens. I want to stuff some of the extra stuff in there. We're going to try to get everything out. Get him out. Some tape over these pieces, so you want to be careful. I'm just going to say, be very careful opening. I'm figuring I'm going to end up messing this up if I'm not careful. There's the breather mask. His glasses are in there good too. Oh good. I managed to peel the tape off. Glasses. He has goggles, so you could also just, and these wrap around. The glasses do not. So that's the thing. You might be able to get away with him wearing those glasses on his head, and you might not. We're gonna find out, actually. So yeah, got this guy from Amazon. Got hit and run from Amazon. I have other stuff coming. Those will go out this week, according to Hasbro. Not going to be able to put much in there. They give you a medical kit, and it doesn't. I thought this thing might have an opening to put some stuff, but it does not. So let's figure out where everything will go for our friend Lifeline here. Has a pistol holster across his chest. Okay, here he is, just base figure and all. But nice to have this guy in the line, by the way. Like I said, I did not have him as a kid. Knee joints, good. Not too stiff, not loose. Got a knife holster on the side. That goes there. Got a little tiny black knife. Kind of gear him up. I mean, as you remember, if you were a cartoon guy, there's a little holster piece for this medical flashlight, little flashlight here. Put that down in this round holster piece. That's where that goes. kind of neat to gear them up. I don't know. I'm kind of also miss the old days of just having a gun, and then all this stuff was already built on their figure itself, which is kind of neat. I mean, I guess it's we're going from the early and mid 80s and even 90s with some to today, and I know some people are like, oh no, I love having all this new stuff. Gun gonna go in the holster. Holster does clasp over. If you can get it to stay, it will for now. Well, no, as soon as I moved it, it come up. Not always perfect. Some of these pieces are. Not sure I like the holster over the chest, because we're gonna put this backpack on. How's this backpack gonna work? I have to cover up that piece. There's no place to put anything on the backpack. I was looking for that. Well, I shouldn't say there's no place. I think it looked like from the picture you could plug in, the IV bag and such. But I don't. And then the oxygen mask. There's no place really to put it. His helmet goes on over, and I'm not so sure. This is going to be a little tricky. It's got, as you can see, this is over the. So part of me wonders what the best way to do this is. Go from the back, try to slide it over the front. We're going to find out. That's what we're getting ready to do. So yeah, I don't know what we're going to do with this IV bag per se. I'm looking, like I feel like there's a place to plug this in. As you can see on here, he has it, and it looks like it's running from his briefcase thing or his side, but I don't see it. Because again, here this is. I'm not so sure. It'd better to put this up over. Yeah, the holster's kind of in the way, but I guess it's better. Run that holster up over, and the backpack fits on there a little bit better. I'm still trying to, we're going to get this headpiece figured out. Oh, looks like it's going to, I'm just going to pop it on here. Eventually it's going to go on. And the good part is, I think with this helmet, we're going to find out that the glasses will fit on there pretty good and stay fairly snug. Let's hope. No guarantees, but let's hope. And we're kind of on, not great. They're not flush, as flush as I would think you would want them or like them, but hey, we're getting there. All right, so they're not going to fall off per se like I thought. You can take, if you take the helmet off, I believe that's what for these are. There's two of these. Not sure if, oh, one goes over the helmet. That's why. I see it now. I don't know if it'll stay. Shows it on the back here, but this helmet's pretty wide for a head. Kind of fat head. I really don't know that I don't want to screw these up too bad. But it's kind of like I'm putting pressure. I got a bad feeling about this. Let's just leave those off. I'm going to leave those off. I don't want to tear anything up. So essentially that leaves us with the line. This, I don't know, like I said in the picture, it shows it coming off, or I don't even know if you would say it's coming off the bag, but his medical pack. And I'm looking to see if there's an area or a piece that this tube, because this is essentially what it is, and then this is a tube, and you can run it into something, but I don't know. Like, I'm not seeing anything that's conclusive, and you don't want to snap it into the thing. You could very well tear that up. So, going back to the backpack, do I have there's a little piece in the back, a little hole area, but I don't think, it's not deep enough. If you can see that, it's this right here. It's hard to see on my video. There's a little round spot, but it's not deep enough, so you're not going to be able to just plug this in there. In theory, it would be great, and that would probably be where you're putting it. Looking in the other side, both sides, in the top, I don't see a place to plug this in. So I'm not 100% sure. I'm double checking the back. Yeah, I don't see any way that that's possible. I almost feel like this comes out though. Okay, well maybe we got something here. See, I almost feel like this is wanting to come out. This makes me nervous. I always get nervous messing with some of this stuff. I feel like this comes out and it's a station inside of here. But it acts like it wants to come out and then it doesn't. And I don't have anything super. This knife's a little thicker than I like. But it's like, yeah, I mean, it may be possible that this can come out. And it may not. I may be digging on this for no reason. All right, well, I'm not going to. Someone else can show me off that part if they want in a separate. I'll look around. I'll look around, do some digging, but I don't know. It doesn't pull right out very easily. I'll say that. So, all right. So again, keep your holster high. That way you can put this back on just fine. Obviously you can hold this. So this looks like the Lifeline for me, in my taste, just like this. So we have a couple extra pieces we can use if we want to play medic later, but essentially here he is. So there's your Lifeline, folks. Again, feel free to mess around with the back if you want to. I'm just not. I'm afraid I'm going to tear that off, and then all of a sudden I'm going to have a funky looking back piece, and it's going to be all jacked up, and it's not going to work. Or I go to pull it off, it's going to fall off in half, whatever. So we're just going to leave it as is. But here you go, guys, your 186 Lifeline. Again, we are moving up in the world in the line. We are almost to 200. We are the race to 200 is in sights. The finish line for 200 is in sights. I'm kind of thinking when I get close to 200, and I'm probably going to maybe slow it down a little bit. We'll see. But, well, it depends on what we get. Anyway, so there you go, folks. There's your Lifeline. Good looking figure. Go get one if you can. Amazon has them. Pulse is getting ready to ship. If you have not, definitely can go pre-order him. So nice looking figure. Nice update. Very good. Done a good job. And again, I didn't have him as a kid, but definitely did a good job with this one. So, all right, guys, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. You want to get notifications of my videos, reviews, and as always, thanks for watching with Lifeline on Beast and Beast Toys. We'll see you.